So what's up, guys? No10 here. So today I'm doing a different kind of video. So this is my personal profile for League of Legends and how everything's went. I've got op.gg pulled up. This is my name. I've yet to switch it to my current YouTube name, but regardless. So this past season, I did finish Gold 3, 0 LP with a 55% win rate, and I just got to Gold 5 in Flex because I got bored and thought, why not? So this is pretty much going to be my own little look back to this season, my experiences, and kind of just a summary of what's happened this past year. So with champions, in total, I've played 34 champions in ranked. So generally, you probably don't want it that high. Like I know some streamers and other YouTubers, and I have friends in game who will have just a shit ton of champions played, like 50 plus. I think more than I think this right here, or from 29 to 34, these are all worthless games. I played it one time, I lost. One time I lost. One time I lost. These are pointless games. Something to try to look to not to do this next season. I'm going to stop doing this. Some of the best advice you'll ever hear, and I'm not the first person to say this, is you need to have, I'm an AD carry main. I need to have between 2 to 5, not 2 to 4, 2 to 5 AD carries that I can play at any given time, depending on who you are. Like personally, I rotate with about 4 at any given time. I can play about 4 AD carries to my rank. And then after that, you need about 1 to maybe 2 champions. Maybe more if you play mid, because you get autofilled a bit more, but you need to be able to play champions in every single role. So my support pick is generally Thresh, and surprisingly, you only see 2 games on him with a 50% win rate. Not good, at all. And Janna is my other one, and I did win the one game. Funnily enough, this one game I played with the Misfortune, and we popped off, as you can see. So yeah, I think next season, something to kind of just not do are these games. Well, besides the Ashe one. Ashe is, I keep clicking on shit. Ashe, I've recently picked up, and I've been doing well on her. I obviously haven't played her in ranked, but just these kinds of games here. I shouldn't just be like these games, like say I had these 6 games. That's the difference between a possible promotion series or a possible win in a promotion series and not. And like these, I remember this game I sucked. I got completely carried, and I didn't deserve this. I don't remember the Kench game, but just these games where it's 1-1 or 0-1 or 1-0, I shouldn't be doing this. This Veigar, I shouldn't be doing it. And the reason why I shouldn't be putting myself in this situation where I'm playing a lot of people in off roles. I need to just play one person. For mid lane, Twisted Fate, Annie, just kind of basic people that don't, like if you're an AD carry main like myself, I should not pick a Kali mid or a LeBlanc mid. That'd be so dumb. Not only is that a completely different playstyle, but really high skilled champions, I should not do that compared to something like Annie, who doesn't take that much skill. Sorry if you're one trick. So yeah, that's what I'm looking to. And then Ryze, I'll go ahead and cover him really quickly. Then the rest is pretty much just good stuff. So Ryze is my guilty pleasure. He's obviously not that good. I think he's got like a 46% win rate at the current moment. Yeah, pro play has definitely ruined the champion, but I love him. I love everything about this champion. I'm pretty sure 44%, and yikes, it's even, okay, that's worse than Norms. I was going to say, I thought in Norms my win rate was good. Apparently not, I'm full of shit. But I love this champion. He's one of those people that I love playing. But for some reason I lose. I generally do good on him too. Like you can see that's not a great kill to death, but I've seen worse. But yeah, if I play mid, I should not be playing Ryze. So onto my main role, obviously AD carry. So when I first started the season, I placed bronze 2 or 3. And it took me a second to get motivated to play ranked. I just honestly, I hated playing by myself because I'm one of those people that gets really nervous when they play them by themselves. It was not fun for me that way. So I wound up finding a duo, and he played top. And me and him, okay, I got to silver by myself, but after that, me and him pretty much just duoed all the way to gold. Well, he did. I got stuck in that silver 1 trap. But to get to silver 5, I played Vayne. And I know that's like the dumbest thing to say. Like, who the fuck plays Vayne in bronze to low silver elo? I know. I did. Funnily enough, I did. So, Vayne is pretty much my guilty pleasure AD carry, except for I'm actually good at her. More so in low elo than anything else. I like her play style very much fits mine. I would have games where I would go on there and I could go 0-4, 0-5 in lane phase, but because bronze and low silvers are just so bad at the game, they can't close it out. They can't take a 5-0 kill lead and just transition that to mid getting ahead and then transition that to barons and dragons. They can't, and that's where I did well. This win rate here, 59%, that win rate came from me being able to stall, or not me, my team being able to stall and me being able to farm enough to where I was able to get to the late game Vayne that literally 2-shots people. And this is also when Vayne was really good. I'm pretty sure, I'd have to go back and see, but I'm pretty sure they took like 50 some AD from her ultimate whenever she was getting too strong. So, yeah, Vayne was pretty much my carry to silver 5. And then the last game, I don't know why I remember this, but my last game into my silver 5 promotion, I played Jhin, and that he was who got me into silver 5. So then, once I got to silver 5, that's when I mainly played Vayne, Tristana, and Xayah. Those were pretty much my 3. I did play the occasional Jhin, the occasional Jinx, and the occasional Caitlyn game, but it was, for the most part, Vayne, Trist, and Xayah. So you'll see my Xayah win rate is good. I mean, it's only 21 games. So that's not a whole lot to go off of, I don't think. It's definitely a solid win rate for 21 games. Like, don't get me wrong, but compared to my Kai'Sa games, I don't think it's as tested. So, I played her, excuse me, when I do it with a support for like the tiniest bit, and she would play Rakan on the occasion, and we would do well with that. She also played Karma, and I like the scalier AD carries, so Xayah, Trist, Vayne, all did really well with her. So, about silver 2, silver 3, I noticed Vayne was getting harder. And I pretty much dropped this champion cold turkey. Like I think I was just tilted with her because it wasn't as free. People not as good, but they got better at closing out games. I can't just go on here int 5 kills in lane phase and then still expect to scale. So I kind of dropped Vayne in favor of Trist and Caitlyn because they both just like, they both have range. Oh, Trist not so much as Caitlyn until later on, but Tristana has the range. And that's pretty much what I used for the most part. So then, about mid-season, I quit playing ranked or as much. I'd still play the odd ranked game here and there, but me and my duo, he quit. Or didn't quit. He didn't take it as seriously once he hit gold 5 because he was always a division ahead of me. So if I was in bronze 3, he was in bronze 2. And so on and so forth. So he did wind up getting gold before I did, and once he hit gold, the tryharding between the two of us just kind of stopped. which is unfortunate. We did really well at first, and it was kind of saddening to see him slowly stop playing the game to where now he only plays a couple times a month. So that was kind of just a shitty thing that happened, but it's life. I hold no bad juju with the guy, but because he's a nice guy, but he kind of just quit playing. So whatever. So after that, towards the end of the season, the last 2-3 months, that's when I started to do it with the support. I took Reddit advice, and they say if you're an AD carry and you can't climb, you need to do it with the support. So I was putting out LFG things and some of the Discord servers, the League of Legends servers, just trying to find a support that I could mesh with. So I finally found this guy, Rally Robbie, crazy motherfucker. We do it. He got me this one right. Like I deserved it 100% because I definitely am really a solid Kai'Sa player. No humble brag there. I'm a solid Kai'Sa player for the most part. But goddamn, did we just mesh well? So that's when you'll see this. Whenever I started to play with him, this is when I started to record this spreadsheet. I took this off. Excuse me, Mobalytics. They have this spreadsheet. I would definitely recommend checking them out if you'd like to see this. So basically, I started to record. Obviously, you're supposed to do this from the beginning of the season. I did not. Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't do this at the beginning. Like I said, it was like the last 2 months of ranked, and you'll see it's role, champion, enemy, the game outcome, my rank starting, and then the LP change. I quit recording this because this is kind of a pain in the ass to keep looking at, but you'll see my KDAs. Yeah, so whenever we started playing, we really liked the Kalista Leona lane, and Kalista Alistar, because he could go extremely deep, tower dive, get them under tower, kill them, and then just because he's so damn tanky, he won't die, but then he'll say get ignited or take too many tower shots, I can ult him in, keep him safe. If you're playing with someone who has that kind of play style, who they play the Leonas, the Brahms, the Alistars, I would definitely recommend, if you like Kalista, to try and play with them. It's so damn fun. So we began to play around here, and you'll see that I started to record this only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games before I went to my Gold 5 promos. So you'll see here in my notes. Pause it if you want to read them. I forgot this game. I don't know why. Why did I question mark this? Oh, because I went 15, 11, and 15. Into a Jhin. Yeah, that's pretty funny. So yeah, this is when I restarted playing. My picks were Kalista, Varus, and Kai'Sa, with the occasional Triss and Vayne game. So, played 10 games together. We did really well. You can see, again, here's this. You see my kills, 16-5, 14-1, 13-6, 15-1. Insane fucking just insanely high kills. I don't think this records CS, which I need to record, but so we hit Gold 5 promos. At this time, I was Silver 1. I'm pretty sure he was I'm pretty sure he was Silver 3 at this point. And that's why I was skeptical at first, because he was Silver 3, but man, we meshed really well. I get to my Silver 1 promos, and oh geez, I remember this game. Yeah, this game right here. So what happened? We had an Ezreal mid. This is before his rework, so he does not have as good AP ratios as he does now, because they just buffed his W to where he has better AP ratios. But holy crap, he entered his ass off this game. Easily 10 plus deaths. Oh, it pissed me off so much. Especially when I was wanting that clean 3-0 sweep. So see 10-2, 17-4. I'm on Kai'Sa. This was I was tryharding my ass off. So gets a gold 5, and again, playing Trist, playing Kai'Sa, playing Vayne, with the occasional Jinx game, but I mained Kai'Sa, and we did so well. So I think for next season, I'm going to begin, well, I guess depending on how the preseason changes everything, but Kai'Sa is pretty much going to be a must-play. I have a 60% win rate out of 50-plus games, for almost about 60 games. That's way too good not to include. I'll probably keep. I used to play a lot of Caitlyn, and I obviously have a really solid win rate with her, but I quit playing her. I'm pretty sure around when Kai'Sa started to get buffs, because when Kai'Sa came out, she was just a jungler, and then they buffed her range, and that's when I pretty much dropped Caitlyn, because I loved Vayne. So when Kai'Sa came out, yeah, I love this little trio here. So I think Kai'Sa, Vayne, and depending on how it is, because with the new changes, if you haven't seen, they're going to be stalling lane phase even more. So busting these tower platings down might be something to go for with Caitlyn and Trist, who are these people that can Caitlyn who can poke out, and Trist who can bomb the towers. 9/11 joke, insert right there. Sorry, that's terrible. So yeah, overall, I think to take away from this season, I hopped around a lot. Like, you'll see it obviously. Ryze, Anivia, Karthus, just these people that aren't AD carries that I'll have a fair amount of games on. Ryze especially, I needed to stop. I just needed to stop doing that. I am an AD carry, man. I've tried to talk myself out of it. I was one of those people on the summer school Reddit page, fucking so pissed because I can't stand AD carry anymore. It's so hard. When they changed crit, oh, I hate it. They changed crit. I can't one shot people with 2 items anymore. Oh, I was pissed. But I wound up always coming back to it, and I think that a lot of games could have been saved. I'm pretty sure I could have gotten a plat had I not had this Ryze. Like, that's dumb. 42% win rates. The advice I've always heard was, if you play 20 games and have a negative win rate on them, drop that champion. You're not good at them. Don't delude yourself into thinking that. And I couldn't do that. I was not listening to my own advice. Jinx, while I think is a good champion, she was never really that meta during the season that I can remember. Like, sure, you might have like a solid game here and there, but I don't ever remember her being meta. I never played Varus that much in ranked. I like his champion, can't for some reason play him. And as you go down, when games go down, but yeah, I think this next season I need to just be more disciplined with who I'm playing. I need to stick to my own rules, to play with the 4 champions. And my goal is to try, because I played more ranked games than this. I played more. I probably played to about here, maybe. And I just quit recording them. And like you'll see here for my notes, this long list right here. And that needs to change. I need to continue to take notes on like what's happening in games. But overall, this season was a huge success. Like I said, I started out this season, last season, I ended in Bronze 2. And I'm pretty sure I got placed Bronze 2. And I went from Bronze to Gold 3. Now, of course, you can argue, well, that doesn't really count because you are playing in a duo. You're playing with someone else, it's not solo queue. While I understand that point, I think you still have to be good enough to get there, even with a duo. It's not like I'm boosting him or he's boosting me. Quite the opposite. We played, like I said, we played really well together. I think this is overall deserved. But yeah, I did really well this season. From Bronze 2 to Gold 3, that is a huge jump. That's a jump not many people will be. Like, I see it all the time on the league subreddit and in summer school. You'll see people that are stuck in Bronze for 2+ years, which I don't understand unless you're just a casual who like thinks they're good. that there's no excuse for having such a high amount of investment into the game while just getting shit on. That it makes no sense to me. If you want to climb out, I think it'll happen. And I had the will this season. I wanted to hit gold. My goal early on was gold 5. And then when I started to climb with my top duo at the beginning of the season, we were climbing so quickly, like we weren't getting stuck in silver 4 and silver 3. It took all the way to silver 1 for me and gold 5 for him, to where we started to get stuck. So, I mean, I think that if you really want to improve in this game, you will. I really do. If you want to improve, you will improve. So, my goal for next season, quote me on this, I'm holding myself to this. I will, hopefully, be doing this same type of video around this time next year. Around when preseason, or whenever around the season ends. Preseason technically isn't out yet. The patch releases next week. But this is my video to hold myself accountable for what I want. This is here are my current win. Oh, yeah, this game wasn't that good. Don't mind that. This is here are the win rates. Here's what needs to be changed. I've seen it all. I'm going to scroll back down one last time so that I can see that in the future. This is my goal setter. My goal for next season, I will hit a minimum of Plat 5. A minimum of Plat 5. Ideally, the dream is to hit Diamond 5 by the end of next season. And I know that's like, whoa, no, that's fucking crazy. Like that's way too high. You're telling me that? Well, I went from, oh no, this isn't much of a brag. Bronze 2 to gold 3. While that is a substantial jump in my opinion, that's not the hardest ratings, and I fully understand that. But as little ranked I played, as you can see, I only have about 300. Yeah, about just under like 400. I'll do real quick too. But with the little amount of games that I have played, only 388 games, and hitting gold 3, I definitely think that Diamond 5 is achievable. Obviously, my goal for next season is to hit Plat 5 at a minimum, as that's kind of just my goal personally. But my max that I think that I'll peak is Diamond 5 next season, unless I just pop off, which is entirely possible. I mean, hell, I climbed 2 freaking ranks this season, so it's entirely possible that I do it again and get to Diamond. But my goal is Plat 5 for this next season, again at a minimum. So, yeah, so I think that concludes this video of my little profile review, and I apologize for the little skip. I wound up accidentally turning off the audio for the last time, so if there is a skip and it's noticeable, I do apologize. But yes, this does conclude my Season 8 ranked profile review. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Just being able to look at myself, being able to look at my profile, being able to see and hear what I think that I could have done better. So I do appreciate you guys watching. My views have been going up. I'm getting the past few with the Dead by Daylight, I've been getting around 8 views, and I appreciate that. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys have no idea what it means to me. If you do like my content and you haven't subscribed, I urge you to do it. I promise I'll keep doing this. And when I get a better computer, I will be able to actually play League of Legends for you guys. That is the only thing pretty much holding me back from doing it. My computer... okay, that's not true. I can do League of Legends, but the quality, if you haven't watched a Silver game, that's about what the quality's like. And not only that, but it's pretty shitty for me to record because... my frames, I average around 50 to 60 frames whenever I play without recording. With recording, it's more like 20 to 30, which I know most PlayStation and Xbox games are around 30 FPS. It's terrible for me. You're used to playing, if you're used to playing something at a certain frame rate and all that, it just doesn't feel as right. So it's not necessarily fun for me to do. But if you guys want that, if you guys don't care about that, leave a comment. If even one person says, "Hey, I want you to do another League of Legends commentary," I will do it. I will do it for you guys. But yeah, ideally when I get a new computer, I will definitely start streaming. When I do, there will be a tiny announcement video with my Twitch stream linked in the description, all that. I'm really excited for that opportunity. So thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Hope you guys all have a great day and a guys.